Hey, how's everybody doing? This is your instructor, Mr. Kung Tran. So this week we are going to learn how to create um, tweens, classic tweens. Okay, so first thing you have to do is go to ActionScript 3. Make sure this is at 1280 by 720. Boom. And I'm going to show you how to create tweens. Now, let me show you the wrong way to do things, okay? Because I think it's important. So I'm just going to create a simple shape, turn this library thing on so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to insert a keyframe here, move it over there, insert a keyframe here, and then move it back over here. So most people will take this and just do a classic tween. So it does its thing, but as you can see, it doesn't do it how you want it to be done. So let's try this one more time. Okay, goes back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. So, I mean, that does complete it, what we wanted to do. But check this out. It created all these new keyframes here. So basically what this means is it's going to create one keyframe for the first keyframe, or one symbol for the first keyframe, another symbol for the second keyframe, third symbol for the third keyframe, fourth symbol for going back, and then the fourth symbol for going back here, or the fifth. Sorry, I can't count today apparently. So the problem with that is if you wanted to go inside one of these symbols and change the color here, it only changes colors to that one keyframe. Check this out. So tween 3. And it's kind of like you can't really know which symbol you're going to change if you have to change. And if you've ever worked with clients before, they're going to want changes. So this would be a problem for you. So I'm going to delete these and show you the proper way in doing creating symbols. So we're going to create a first keyframe and then turn on our thing here. Okay, then I'm going to turn this into a symbol. So circle. Make sure it's a graphic symbol. Okay, so now let me explain to you what is happening every time you hit insert keyframe. So when you create a new keyframe right in front of the old keyframe, the new keyframe is going to take the old keyframe, copy it, and then paste it in the place of the new keyframe. That's what it's doing, okay? So that's why you want to make sure that this is a symbol before you create a new keyframe, because if you don't, so let me undo all that so I can show you what I mean. Well, so when you create a new keyframe, and if it's not a symbol, it's going to create a new copy of the object. But when it is a symbol, it copies a new instance of the symbol. Okay, the difference between a copy and an instance is like a copy is creating a whole new independent entity of this object, whereas an instance is using the same copy. So if I do this a bunch of times, this is all the same symbol. Okay, but if I do this, I mean, they look the same, but now this is different from this one because it's a new entity, if that makes sense. Okay, so now that we know that, let's go ahead and move our thing, and then create another keyframe, then move it back. Then we're going to create a classic tween. So when you see these arrows, that's how you know you created it right. And when you don't see any tweens over here, that's how you know you created it right. Okay? That is basically it. The great thing about these tweens is you can drag them out like this. So now you have a large tween. You can grab one one of the lines in the tween, and then you can add an ease. Remember the animation properties of slow in, slow out? That was slow in. Slow out is a negative. See how much more realistic that looks. You know, you can also add a rotation clockwise or counterclockwise. Orient to path is so pretend you're on a roller coaster here. Let me make a new thingy. Well, I'm not going to show you guys this right now. I'm going to show you guys this in a later date. But just know that you can mess with these things. Orient to rotation, scale along path, color along path, sync symbols, all of this stuff you can do within this classic tween. Okay? You can also take, but you have to be on a keyframe in order to do this. So you can also take this, select the keyframe, then select the symbol, and you've got options over here. Now you can go alpha. You can turn the alpha all the way down, and that's how you fade out. Or you can turn the tint to another color. Okay. All sorts of cool stuff. So I'll explore these options here. Looping is important too, because say you have a animation inside here, and I'm going to just quickly insert animation inside here. Okay, so now it's going to do that the whole time inside the symbol that we created. And remember, if you had done the technique we did in the beginning, you won't be able to do this, because you only be modifying one keyframe. But now, since we created this, we turned this object into a symbol before we did any new keyframe creation or adding any tweens, we're allowed to create an animation within the symbol, and it loops. Cool? So the looping controls are over here. You can have it loop, you can have it play once, you can have it play single frame. And this controls the first frame of it. You can even use this frame picker thing, but I think this is only for a plugin called Keyframe Caddy, which is awesome because I can load up the graphics and specify, okay, I want this to be the first symbol. No, I want this to be the first symbol. But this is a paid plugin, so you'll have to, pay in order to get that. But that's a great way of creating lip syncs and stuff like that. But I'll show you guys how to do something similar at another date. Okay. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good day.